Coil were an English experimental music group formed in 1982 by John Balance, later credited as John Balance and his life partner and former Throbbing Gristle member Peter Christopherson, aka Sleazy. Today, Coil remains one of the most influential and best-known industrial music groups. The Teeth was an indie rock band from Philadelphia consisting of twin brothers Aaron Moe Davis on rhythm guitar and Peter Moe Davis on bass guitar. They were created in 2001 when the Moe Davis brothers moved to Philadelphia, and they have since risen to prominence in the Philadelphia area and have reached a cult status throughout the rest of the United States.
Herbert Leroy Needleman, December 13, 1927, July 18, 2017, known for research studies on the neurodevelopmental damage caused by lead poisoning, was a pediatrician, child psychiatrist, researcher and professor at the University of Pittsburgh. An elected member of the Institute of Medicine, and the founder of the Alliance to End Childhood Lead Poisoning. Scorpio is the 8th astrological sign in the zodiac. It spans the 210 to 240th degree of the zodiac, between 207.25 and 234.75 degree of celestial longitude. Depending on which zodiac system one uses, an individual born under the influence of Scorpio may be called a Scorpio or a Scorpion.
The Sword of the Lady, 2009, is an alternate history, post-apocalyptic novel by American writer S.M. Stirling. It is the 6th book in the Emberverse series. Rudy McKenzie and his group leave Iowa, heading through Wisconsin, out onto the Great Lakes, into what was once Maine and finally to Nantucket.
Man is a common form of argument and is an informal fallacy based on giving the impression of refuting an opponent's argument, while actually refuting an argument that was not presented by that opponent. One who engages in this fallacy is said to be attacking a straw man.
Arrow is an American television series developed by Greg Berlanti, Mark Guggenheim, and Andrew Kreisberg, based on the DC Comics character Green Arrow. Many of the other characters appearing in the series are also based on DC Comics characters.
A chainsaw is a portable, mechanical saw which cuts with a set of teeth attached to a rotating chain that runs along a guide bar. It is used in activities such as tree felling, limbing, bucking, pruning, cutting fire breaks in wildland fire suppression and harvesting of firewood. A tattoo is a form of body modification where a design is made by inserting ink, dyes and pigments, either indelible or temporary, into the dermis layer of the skin to change the pigment. Tattoos fall into 3 broad categories: purely decorative, symbolic, pictorial, a depiction of a specific person or item. Body piercing, a form of body modification, is the practice of puncturing or cutting a part of the human body, creating an opening in which jewelry may be worn. The word piercing can refer to the act or practice of body piercing, or to an opening in the body created by this act or practice.